everyone. So for today, we will discuss the continuation of Chapter 3, which is the lesson 5.2. But before we start the discussion, let me introduce myself. I'm Maria Cristina Jane A. Lostria, together with my partner, Miss Olak B. Mamasalit. So lesson 5.2 is all about productivity software in the classroom. So as more classrooms move toward one-to-one tech integration, students and teachers are adopting new apps and software that enable them to become more productive. So managing a classroom can be hard. That is true if you are managing multiple classrooms or looking to manage one efficiently. What to expect? At the end of the lesson, the students can first, discuss what is the uses of productivity software in mathematics classroom. Second, recognize the different types of productivity software that is usable in classroom. Third, demonstrate the application of at least one productivity software for the appreciation of the class. And last, apply productivity software in developing classroom in real life.
What is productivity software in classroom? Productivity software in classroom manages students' device usage in the classroom and gives teachers the ability to see, manage, and track students' device activity. It is according to Cole and Griffin 198. So without this productivity software in classroom, it is nearly impossible for teachers to keep an eye on every student's computer screen in the classroom by supporting instruction and learning in teachers and students. So this productivity software in classroom appeal to more than one learning modality and can improve a student's chance for success in mastering the concept. This productivity software allows students to interact with information in a manner most comfortable for them. So several articles have demonstrated the need for increasing technology available to teachers and students in the classroom. Next, we will proceed to the list of best classroom management software for effective teaching and learning. So these productivity software are sure to excite both teachers and students to tread the path of technology learning and improve the teaching methods. So these software reduces the workload of teachers or to bring up the compelling learning techniques. So some of these tools can establish a communication between parents, teachers, and students. With so many benefits, it is time to go ahead and employ any of these productive classroom tools to enjoy a winning situation. First software is Glassduju. So it is a consistent and very structured classroom management app designed to help teachers improve students' behavior and communicate more effectively with parents. So when it comes to best classroom apps, Glassduju is one of the best classroom management apps. So this app is an online behavior management system which is intended to foster positive students' behaviors and classroom culture. Glassduju connects teachers with students and parents to build amazing classroom communities. But how teachers use this app? First, create a positive culture. Teachers can encourage students for any skill or value, whether it's working hard, being kind, helping others, or something else. So teacher helps students grow by giving regular positive feedbacks in class and on their personal digital portfolio. Second, give students a voice. So students can showcase and share their learning by adding photos and videos like poems, speeches, and artwork to their own portfolios. Third, share moments with parents. So get parents engaged by sharing photos and videos of wonderful classroom moments. Fourth, give a digital high five. So a shy student is raising her hand, so you can give a plus points for participating. Fifth, encourage classroom and school values. Number 6, share the story of your classroom. So parents stay connected through photos, videos, and updates from class. Number 7, any language and any device. So parents can translate all posts into their preferred language using any smartphone with just a one tap. And number 8, instant private messaging. So teachers and parents can privately message each other and no need to exchange phone numbers. Glassduju is an engaging classroom app for managing and tracking students' behavior. Teachers can create their targeted behaviors as needed. Teachers use this app to keep parents up to date on students' progress and classroom happenings. So teachers use this app to manage and track behavior of students, and also teachers use this app to promote positive behaviors in their classroom and to strengthen lines of communication between school and home. So with these apps, reports are calculated each time students' points are updated, and this can be shared with the students and parents if they accept your invitation to an account. So this app can be used to a small or large extent depending on your time, purpose, and interest. Next productivity software is Schoology. It is a web-based learning management system that includes instructional tools that allow you to create courses in a simple and intuitive way, a calendar, online gradebook, and attendance. Top classroom management apps in school today. So it is also known as Web Content Management System. It is a learning management system for schools that enables users to create, manage, and share assignments and resources. So this app is also an online gradebook with the ability to create assessments and rubrics and keep track of students' performance. Next is the Socrative. Socrative is an amazing classroom management app to use to assess students in your classroom. So this class manager app is easy to use, so teachers can gather data and assess their students by simply pressing a button. So it is a cloud-based student response system which is developed in 2010 by Boston-based graduate school system. So this app offers several tools to make your sessions with students more interactive and engaging. This app lets you create and run quizzes, general feedback, and games. So in these apps, the quizzes can be true or false, multiple choice, graded short answer, or allow open-ended short responses. And there's also a gaming element in this app. So by using these apps, teacher collect the data. So through collecting students' responses and other feedbacks, you can track students' progress to help you to improve your teaching strategies as you go along. So this helps you maximize your contact time with your learners. Next is Kahoot. So it is a game-based learning platform used as educational technology in schools and other educational institutions. Its learning games, Kahoots, are user-generated multiple-choice quizzes that can be accessed via a web browser or the Kahoot app. So this Kahoot is a global learning platform that empower everyone, which includes the children, students, to unlock their full learning potential. So this Kahoot also includes the trivia quizzes. So this educational platform is similar to other technological learning tools like a Quizlet or Socrative app. Teachers can use Kahoot as an assessment tool to review student progress, intermittently making it one of our preferred classroom management apps. This Kahoot app can be used to review students' knowledge for formative assessment. This students' management app allows teachers to run a quick poll to collect feedback, so teachers can get instant feedback on how well they understood the content and can be used for other polling purposes. So it is a great way to identify the level at which each student understands the material when preparing for more quizzes or exams. Next productivity software is the TeacherKit. So TeacherKit is another great free classroom management app. TeacherKit does not have quite the comprehensive features of Schoology, but it does offer pretty much everything you need to manage a classroom. So teachers can track attendance, record grades, and track students' behavior. So this TeacherKit app, it is a register app that makes classroom management so straightforward, and it becomes a pleasure. So you can easily record your students' attendance, grades, and behavior, and it can manage the class and to communicate with students and parents. Using this app, teachers can easily create and edit setting charts, print and share reports. So it also helps you to analyze and share information, making your reports more meaningful and adding impact to your work. So teachers can also add behavioral notes to track the mannerism of your students. And teachers can manage multiple classes and students simultaneously. Google Docs is a free tool from Google which helps teachers upload documents, edit them, and share them with a group of students. So this Google Docs is a free web-based application. So this is an online word processor included as part of free web-based Google Docs editor suite offered by Google. So this include the Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Drawings, Google Form sites. So this can be a boon to teacher who can cut down on the time they take to grade and comment on answer scripts. So they can electronically streamline the assessment process by editing the papers and plugging in comments wherever needed. And students can immediately check the comments raised by their teachers.
Good day everyone, I am Olak Bansalumasalit, your second presenter for today. Next is the Edmodo. Edmodo is a basic social networking website that contains several features similar to Facebook. A scrollable wall or timeline to which you can view posts ordered by date, individualized and easy access to sharing links, and ability to send messages to groups or individuals. In Edmodo, as an instructor, you can create assignments, build quizzes, pull audiences, manage small groups, grade activities, and even award badges, all within self-contained space that enables students and instructors to maintain a degree of separation between their academic and social worlds. With Edmodo, students and instructors can network in an environment that keeps the focus solely on teaching and learning without the risk of inadvertently glimpsing into each other's private lives. So how to use Edmodo in a classroom? First is information sharing. Edmodo allows students to ask each other questions as well as view and respond to each other's questions. They also can share and view information. This information sharing ability is also useful for courses in which students need to share links with one another. Second is group work. Edmodo allows for easy creation of small student work groups. Each group has the ability to create a team name and work within an individualized space where they can share ideas, articles, news, and resources with each other. Next, in Edmodo, we can mobile notifications. When creating their accounts, students have the ability to select whether they want to send or receive mobile notifications from their instructors in the form of either an email message or text message. For example, instructors can use their feature in the case of having to cancel the class. Students can use this feature to notify an instructor that they are running late for an office visit. Next is assignments and grading. Adding assignment on Edmodo is simple. Although these assignments appear similar to a typical post on a social networking site, the post also includes an area for students to upload any assignments materials. Grading can be handled directly on Edmodo through an easy-to-complete touchscreen device, and students can view their grades immediately on the site. Last is control and visibility. Instructors can maintain a degree of supervision and management by maintaining access of conversations on the website. You can determine if your students are sharing information, if they are uploading materials to share with one another, and if they are responding to each other's posts. Similarly, you can delete inappropriate posts as needed and monitor website in the event that issues arise. Okay, so next is Teacher Class 123. Teacher Class 123 is an efficient class management app for teachers to help with checklists, timers, seating charts, random pickers, chalkboards, and more. This class management app helps teachers to keep parents involved in their child's interaction in the classroom. The app helps teachers to keep track of students' behavior and attendance to share it with parents. So useful tools in Teacher Class 123. First, keep track with analytic report. Check full class points, individual points, and attendance reports. View by selected date and export on Excel. Second, teach with visuals at Class 123 chalkboard. So you can edit text and draw anything. Also, you can insert images, shapes, and bring back any automatically, and it can be saved chalkboard anytime. So you can share on boards or announcement, and you can easily save it on your personal computers or laptops. Third is attendance. So attendance can be checked and view report on Analytic. Fourth is the announcements. So announcement, check who saw your announcement with read receipts. Send push notifications to alert important notices. 5. Private messages. Enables or disable receiving messages. Set quiet hours for recharging after school. 6. You can share stories and photos. You can set visibility and enable or disable comments, unlimited photo storage. 7. You can collect assignments. You can set deadlines and receive homeworks, track participation rate, set comments and visibility. Last is you can create polls and quizzes. Create or multiple choices quizzes, set deadlines. You can check participation rate and responses in any real time. So the next is the most common for us, the Google Classroom. So Google Classroom now integrates with Google Meet. Classes can access video meetings with easy to find links. So in Google Classroom, online apps can be utilized by any e-learning professionals and online educators who have already created a Google Apps for Education account for free, making it one of the best classroom management apps. So in Google Classroom, each class has its own Google Meet, calendar, and Drive folder, and they can be accessed under the classwork tab. Okay, so now we're going to discover the Google Classroom. So in Google Classroom, we can share the class Google Meet or the URL. If you plan to share the meeting URL via Google Calendar, you can copy and paste the meeting URL to the location of the meeting event. Example is the Messenger or the Facebook account. Second, class Drive folder. All student submissions and quizzes, if created automatically by going to create a quiz assignment, are stored in the class Drive folder in your Google Drive. So third, we can create assignments. When you create an assignment, You can post it immediately, save a draft, or schedule it to post at a later date. After students complete and turn in their work, you can grade and return it to the students. Next is the grade students' submissions. You can enter grades and give your students personalized feedback with a classroom grading tool. You can review assignments to any file type and switch seamlessly between student work. You can also add margin, comments, and feedback, and grade and return work to the students. So in Work Classroom, grade assignments submitted as Google Doc or PDF file. When students submit a Google document, you can add comments and insert or delete, highlight text directly on the document. When students submit a Word document or PDF file, you will see the option to open the Google Docs and then edit it in Google Docs. And the changes will be automatically saved back to the Word document or the PDF file. Next is download student grades, import grades, or manage grades. You can click on the settings icon on the Google Classroom to download student grades for all assignments or for this specific assignment into Google Sheet or as CSV. Once you have graded student submission in Google Form, in both grades are calculated for you and you can let students see their overall grade. Last is the return student work, individual, and all student work for an assignment. So make sure to return all graded student work in order for the grades to be counted towards the overall grades. So you can return the student work while grading it. Alternatively, you can return the student work under the Grades tab. If a graded student work has not been returned, a note draft will appear under the grade for that assignment. So you can click on the three dots, the next to grade, and select return to the work of the students. Okay, so another great classroom management app is Kidom. Helps teachers in the process of planning, delivering, and assessing learning. So in Kidom, we can manage curriculum for in-person of the following. First, in blended learning, our curriculum rules can identify real-time trends in performance and tie them to content usage and in-class instructions. So you can promote usage of open up resources curriculum available in Kidom, which enables many opportunities for students to demonstrate their work via a flipped model of instructions. So another is planning lessons for blended learning. So teachers can contextualize curriculum by easily adjusting assessments, resources, and grading modes. So teachers can share assignments digitally by class, grouped, or individual that can be completed in class or online. So also teachers can extend classroom interaction by sending individual messages directly within assignments for students' privacy in the classroom. So in Kidom, you can personalize learning for students with an easy edit curriculum features and a content library of over 70,000 blended resources. So third is, in Kidom, you can engage students with blended learning activities. So students can first access timeline for fun, interactive lessons, and blended activities that can be completed in class or at their own pace. So gain a clear view of their learning progress against standards and grades and dig deeper into which skills they can improve upon. So also communicate directly with their teachers to show the linking behind their answers to privately ask for help. So in Kidom, it gives students a single place where they can find out about their assignments and the results. That is the role of the Kidom in education for teachers, students, and curriculum. Okay, so the last productivity software for classroom is the Classwork Zoom. This Google Chrome extension visualizes information about student work in Google Docs, sheets, slides, and drawings assigned through Google Classroom, along with assignment deadlines from a course calendar, allowing teachers to get a view of student effort. So in Zoom, it's an easy-to-use video conferencing program that allows for multiple participants, audio and video sharing, screen sharing, working on a whiteboard, and recording. So we have the ideas for using Zoom as a screencasting tool. First, we can create narrated and annotated slide lectures and mini lectures. Second, we can create overviews and introductions for online courses. And last, we can create screen recordings and tutorials for software programs, filling out forms, web tours, etc. Okay, so we have the tips for using Zoom for screencasting. First, we can keep video segments, lessons short. We can use visuals, images, and animations sparingly when they can help convey a point. Second is, when projecting text, keep text on a page or slide to a minimum. Too much text or making text too small to fit in on one slide will make it impossible to read via screen sharing in Zoom. So, use Zoom's annotation tools to point out specific information or direct students' attention to a key point. So, last is, we can test knowledge with quizzes and self-assessment. We can create guided or embedded questions or activities for the students to do while or right after watching the video segment. We can use it in Zoom using as Google Classroom. So before I will end my presentation for today, I will going to leave an sayings by Dupagne and Crandall 1992. Teachers who have had productivity software training are more likely to show positive attitude toward computer in the use in the classroom. So this is to formalize instructions in classroom using productivity software play a vital tool in increasing the effective integration of facilitating mathematics learning into the classroom and allowing teachers to improve their personal productivity by utilizing the softwares in the supportive role in establishing a better connection with students to stay organized and quick communication. Thus, it is worthwhile for teachers to develop their skills in productivity software and to explore its use in their teaching methods to meet the curricular goals of promoting conceptual understanding of open-ended tools in facilitating mathematics learning. That concludes my presentation. Thank you and God bless all.